And welcome to SouthernXC round one. Here we go. Crazy start. Crazy start. So many riders. I've never been in such a big race. My first mountain bike race in Winchester. I got a pretty good start. But the person in front of me didn't get a great start, and I got stuck for one pedal stroke. It makes all the difference. But I was still pretty pleased. Uphill start. Full beans. But try not to go too deep. This is the open category. I've never done any mountain bike racing before, and there's so many categories. Didn't really know what to pick, but this one seemed the right one. Didn't want to be in the, I don't know what the top category is called. Well, there's so many. This is race one, and there was a 4-lap one, which seems a bit out of my league. And then, but at the end of the day, there were these expert, elite, God knows what races, which people were doing like 6 laps or so, which was mental. Anyway, this was a good category for me. It was just right for someone who's done a bit of CX racing in the last Wessex League season. So yeah, climb, heart rate high as you'd expect at a start, and onto the single track, which was nice. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was quite muddy, a little bit slippery, but my tyres were pretty good, nice and knobbly, and I thought to myself, just stay in line, because it will thin out, and anytime you go offline in something like this, nearly always something goes wrong. So I just thought I'm just going to stay in the position I'm in, and just generally pedal and just follow until things thinned out a bit. So that's what I did. Yeah, so absolutely having a great time, really good fun. Just following quite ahead of me, and looking down at my bike computer to see my heart rate and seeing that it's already pretty high, and really trying to rest as much. And I soon realised that there's no point really following that close as long as someone doesn't overtake you, and on the single track it's really hard for someone to overtake you. I did it. I got too close to that guy. I think I touched there. It just slows you down, and that whole concertina effect, when you get to do a tight bit, everyone everyone gets really close, and so there's no need to go fast as long as you don't get overtaken. That guy overtook me. I think a few others did at the start, but I would see them later. First race, and I did a pre-ride of half a lap. I ran out of time, so I didn't see the whole lap. I did half a lap, and I thought, this is okay. The only thing I didn't like was there's an off-camber section. I just hate off-camber. It's so tricky. But CX racing in the Wessex League, it has stuff that I don't know if I can actually ride that, but you can if everything goes your way, and there was nothing like that on the course, which I was thankful for. I mean, it was a little bit technical, but not super technical, so I wasn't confident, but I just knew it wasn't going to be as technical as any CX race I've been in. Just following the crowd, taking it easy, not trying to do anything stupid as foot down there, as I have been known to do in many races. What's quite nice about the course is the laps are quite long, so it's quite varied. In a CX race you probably do 4 or 5 laps, generally, unless it's crazy conditions. You know, here this was a 3-lap race. You know, just knew it was 3 laps, so it means the laps, you know, long, and there's loads of different stuff on it. Tree roots, slippery stuff, and yeah, it was really nice and varied, which made it a lot of fun. But that guy's gone off ahead. Just thought, oh, there's no need to catch him. We'll concertina him up again, and I won't have lost anything, and my heart rate would be a bit lower because of it. And after all the climbing from the start, it was you know, time to like get my heart rate a little bit down. Oh, so another person overtook me. That's okay, I didn't mind. I thought, I'll see you later, I hope. A bit disconcerting when you see them just fly ahead. Oh my god, they've gone so far, but actually it's only a matter of seconds, really. I wonder why that guy... Oh, that's... Oh god, yes.
You alright, mate?
He tried to overtake, and it's just so dangerous. And then this guy, he fell into me, and I caught him. I saved him a bit of time, but I didn't go past him. I should have kept my mouth shut there. You could have heard my voice. But I literally caught him on my bike. He would have been on the ground completely if I hadn't caught his bike. And then I chased after. I think we are not too far from the off-camber section, which I really struggled with. I wasn't the only one, but yeah, this bit here, it's just, I don't know. I think I need to practice in off-camber sections and just keep practicing it, and just be prepared to hit the deck. Because, well, I've seen lap times with some of the faster riders. You know, they must be absolutely hammering it through that off-camber section with like no problem, whereas I was tentative. I think I'm still at my son's club, Southern Pirates Youth Cycling Club. There's Tuesday night. There's a mountain bike training session, and it's almost like trial riding. You know, we're doing seesaws, cycling up pallets, doing all sorts of crazy things, which I am pretty much the worst at. And but it's all about putting your bike in the right place, and you know, I am just not that good at it. But I think all of that really helps with this sort of stuff, and just trying to put my bike in the right place. It's really quite difficult. Take the right line rather than just go where the line, where your momentum takes you. I was feeling pretty good at this time. You know, I was, you know, my heart rate was high, but you know, I felt fine. I had a good breakfast, had a lot to drink. I felt pretty good, working hard. Now this is a bit I hadn't pre-rode, and I took this corner too fast, as you'll see. Oh dear, offline, oh, I'm in the field. And then, a bit too fast here. I can't believe this guy managed to pass me here. That is amazing. Well done, sir. You took that well. And I was riding this blind. I didn't get to pre-ride it. So I just followed him and just tried to ride steady and see where it was going, and just follow him really. And it was lovely. This is all kind of a little bit downhill, heading towards a kind of a drop. It's slippery. Just try not to do anything silly. There's a lot of riders. I mean, someone told me there was 180 riders on the start line. I mean, going off in waves, but in our category there was just under 70. So 70, and then there's other waves in front of us. Okay, here we go, flying down. So, whoa, this is fun. And then use the momentum to get up there. And pedal, pedal, pedal. Yeah, and this is where you lose time. I mean, this is where I think the benefit of if you start near the front of the pack, then you don't get this.
Oh God.
Which is when you're going uphill, it just slows you down so much. And was not going to make that. Really steep. I mean, I don't know how steep it was, but it's almost, it's hard to ride, because in fact, momentum really helps get up there.
Oh, good.
I don't know what happened there. I think I lost my pedals for some reason. And then it's just up, and this is one of those climbs which doesn't look steep, but it's just an absolute grind. And I just felt pretty good, I started in 51st place on the grid. Well, that was where my grid number is, so I was pretty far at the back. And just steadily just
nice one.
Kept going. I reckon I'll see that guy later. I'm not sure, but he's giving it some beans up there. I'm just staying steady, looking at my heart rate, and working hard. And it's I'm overtaking him, which is great. Yeah, I saw you before. I think that's the guy who crashed before. I told him as I went by, I've probably spoken over it now, I said to him, I filmed you, I filmed your crash. Yeah, love the GoPro. I mean, it's great, you get to see the whole race again. This is all just steadily uphill. I mean, it's one of those weird courses where you think you go, you do more climbing than you do descending. I mean, it can't be true, but it does feel that way. I was just, I think when I got to the top here, my heart rate must have been kind of 178, 180. But my last CX race, I just seemed to be going backwards, and this was a nice change where I actually, seemed to be progressing through the field a bit, which is great. Really nice, motivating feeling. First half lap was a bit, backwards and forwards a little bit, but now the gaps start to open in the field, and starting to move forward. One of the other Pirates' dads, Phil, was he started just a bit behind me, and apparently he was just behind me until when that crash happened. But then I didn't see him again. It was a bit of a shame. So nice to have filmed him doing his stuff. This bit was lovely. It was so nice. I hadn't ridden it, as I said, but I followed this guy, and it was really nice. Nice and kind of flowing. Not steep downhill, but just nice to get a bit of speed and try and get a good line. Oh, this one's a bit tight. Oh no, that was okay. And we're going pretty fast, which is nice. My tyres were great. Some people said that they really struggle with their tyres, but mine was great. They're really knobbly. I mean, I'm probably not the fastest of things, but they got good grip. know, we're going at a good old rate of knots. So I'm just quite a big guy in front of me. He's got lots of watts, and I was feeling pretty good, so I just followed him, and then onto this bit here, and I felt good. I just thought, oh, I'm going to get into a slipstream. This is brilliant. You get right into a slipstream and then pull out. Nice. And then go too fast into this corner. Oops. That was really close. I missed that by not a lot. Flying downhill and then a sharp turn, and have to brake pretty hard there because that's all pretty slippery. I guess I've probably caught quite a few places up in the first lap. So there's a few less riders. So I didn't know this. This was one of the steeper downhills, and there was a really big tree root which, boom, my right foot came unclipped on that. Got back in, but it was a bit of a surprise hitting that speed. So I'm not good in the air at all. And then you're flying down here, and there's a right turn, and this big hill is just a real steady slog to the top, to the start-finish straight. So rides in front, let's go. Pedal, pedal, pedal. And it is, given the weather and the snow and the rain recently, we were so lucky with racing in the morning because the weather was fantastic. Clouds over a bit later, but look at it now. Amazing. There's loads of Sonnet Pirates support and riders today in all categories. Under 10, under 12s, under 40s, under 16s. Loads of great performances, and loads of people from the Pirates community out today, which is brilliant. So it's the start finish straight. I mean, you climbed from the bottom of that hill, and now this is still climbing. Climbing all the way. And how do I feel? I feel all right. I feel, I'm really trying to push it and get as fast up here as possible, but yeah, it's getting into the red here. I'm thinking, right, 2 more laps of this. Am I going to go too hard and then die? So I was kind of just trying to judge it, and Zwift races help because you know what you can do in a Zwift race. So I thought, yeah, no, I'm okay. When you get to the top, then you can slow down a bit. Well, not slow down. You can just ease your heart rate a bit. GVC. I think that is the Guernsey Velo Club. I heard there were 26 Guernsey club riders, something crazy like that, who came over. I saw one of their vans, and I thought, no way, you've come all the way from Guernsey. I think they said that, obviously Guernsey's, it's a small island, and if you want to compete in mountain biking, there's just not the competition. So, fair play. What a great effort for so many of them to come over here and race in all the categories. Yeah, that must be great. It's GVC. Well done, Guernsey. I caught up to this guy, and I remember thinking, I'm not going to try and overtake you. He's going at a good speed. I've put myself a bit into the red to catch up to him, and I'll just follow him. I think I followed him for quite a while. He was good. So he's catching up people, and I did well. I think he's in my category, this guy. I'm not sure, actually. Could be in the super vets. I think he might be in the super vets.
Hello, mate.
I think I said hello. Well done. It's nice when you kind of know, what the track's going to do. And you know a little bit more about how to ride certain sections. Even though I've only done like second time on this bit, one on the pre-ride, and then next time here. Get to know it, know what to do. I guess the really good riders are able to learn the track really quickly, so that they are, straight away they are performing straight away, whereas other lesser mortals take a while to learn it. Yeah, I think if I'm doing CX racing, I've learned to do that a lot better than I used to. Plus the coaching, sometimes the adults get to ride and join a coaching session with the Southern Pirates, and you learn a lot from the coaches advising about, thinking, concentrating, focus, and trying a different line, things like that. Yeah, that's been brilliant. What a lot of fun. Yeah, he started to get away from me here, but I thought, no, he'll come back to me at some point. Didn't panic. I just didn't want to make a stupid mistake. Last CX race, Crow Cross, I hit a tree and it was really stupid. Bruised my ribs. And I thought, I just don't want to do that again. I'm just going to keep it steady. You lose so much when you crash. Just the stress of it, and trying to get back and worrying and everything. Best to just go at a good pace where you're in control. I mean, if you're not going... I think if you've got the skills, like many riders here today, you can go flat out and be, you're not on the edge like I would be. Yeah. For me, I just thought I'll make up time on the hills and things, and just take this bit easier. He's got stuck behind someone. I think I just passed him as well. The guy in red was going at a really good pace. Just pretty much my pace as well. Coming up to the bit where that guy crashed on the first lap. I think maybe that's here. Is it? Yes, that tree, that's where he crashed, and that's where the bloke fell on me and I caught him. And then this, after a little bit, takes that off-camera bit, which I do not like. Managing the traffic's really difficult. If you get stuck in a bit of traffic, it's, do you try and overtake like he just did, or do you just stay behind and wait for a better moment and lose some space? It's difficult, isn't it? On the first lap, that guy tried to overtake and then, went flying. I thought I'd just take it a bit easy and wait for a better time. God, that was fun. And it's going to be nice turn to the right and then drop down that big hill. I think that's what's going to happen. Yes. Knackering. Nice to see that the camera isn't covered in mud like some of the CX races. Oh, that was so much fun. Get as much speed as you can and climb the little hill. It's not too bad at all. That's not the guy in red, I'm sure. I don't think it is. He's ahead. I'm sure he is. Wow. He's miles away. After the first lap where I went too fast in this bend, I was determined to try and take this corner a bit better. I think I braked a little bit and then stayed on line this time. Weight transfer, took that pretty well. And then into the woods. There he is. I caught him up a bit, haven't I? Oh, that was fun. A lot of fun. CX races definitely help with this. Definitely faster than I used to be to do stuff like this.
Don't look at the tree.
I wonder whether there's any advantage of being on a full sus on stuff like this. I don't know. You have to pay for more weight, but maybe get better traction. Here we go. Drop down. I just thought get some speed and absolutely take all the momentum up there, and you can really catch up. I always seem to catch up a lot of people there. I didn't brake at all. And I thought, right, this time I had to put a foot down before because of traffic. I thought this time I should be okay. Actually, I think I did put a foot down there again. Didn't get that right. But I was soon back on the bike, following the guy in red. That top line was the one to take. I wasn't far behind. What was nice is just loads of riders, loads of riders. They're everywhere, which is fun, you're not just riding on your lonesome. Oh, that guy had crashed. This guy was coming to help him, nice one. Great marshalling. Thank you, SouthernXC. Oh, I bumped into that guy. See, this guy in red, he's just going at a great pace. Great pace. Cutting through the field, and I'm just following him.
Sorry.
Touched his wheel there, I think. I'd much rather ride an even pace throughout the whole race rather than slow down, because absolutely beasted yourself on the first lap. So it did seem that was the way it was going in this race. You just kind of never know. It's so hard to get your pacing right. Yeah, I started catching here because I changed up a gear and I was okay with it. So I thought, right, okay, I'm just gonna change up gear and see where it takes me. But I mean, that is a long old climb. Little bit of flat before it starts to drag up again. Oh, who's that coming past me? I wonder if that was... No, I think that happened the next lap. I don't think I was getting lapped. Maybe that was just someone
A lot of climbing, eh?
faster. Well, obviously he was faster and he just went past me. Yeah, I didn't really feel like overtaking. Not here. He was, like I say, I've been on his wheel for half a lap already, and he was going a good speed. I think the guy who passed us, I think that's just him just there, so I don't think he went and blasted past us. He just put it in a good spurt and kept going. We just trudged up the hill, grinded up it, and we're with him. I think. Oh look, my guy in red's just overtaken him. Oh, I've lost him again. But that's alright. It's alright. Patience. Don't do anything stupid. I could have, if he wasn't there, I could have gone faster through that. I had to feather the brakes there. And yeah, it's amazing, one little feather of the brake and that guy in red's off. But I was feeling good, so I thought that's alright. I will save a few beats per minute, and I can save it for the for the flat open bit. So I knew now, because I'd done the first lap, that this bit over here, it just opens up to that nice fire track, and just go for it, get some speed, don't brake, just go. So I just kept pedaling here, and I thought, right, I'm gonna pass you, try and pass you. That didn't work, did it? There's a guy in red ahead. Right on his wheel. Feeling pretty good, And I'm thinking, right, not far off finishing the second lap, only one lap to go. Feeling pretty good. This guy's putting the power down, isn't he? Caught up with the red guy. And I'm a little bit wary, just because last time I came down here, my gut came unclipped from hitting that, well, just doing that jump really badly. There you go. But I carried a lot of speed through, and I thought, right, use this speed, get a bit more momentum, and take it up that hill. Don't waste any of it. And there you go, went round him. There's the red guy, I've gone round him as well. And I put in some power. I just thought, right, this bit I'm going to absolutely beast it up here. And I don't have a power meter on this bike, but I put in a lot of watts for me and just absolutely roasted up the hill. You know, so I overtaken the guy in red who's been going really fast. I bumped into this guy, said sorry.
Sorry.
So, well, I don't know, it's like 5 or 6 people overtook on this hill. And then I caught up to this guy here, who I think is a guy called Sam, because we chatted the whole way. Yeah, I overtook him because I was still in that beast mode. Yeah, my heart rate was high by this point. So Sam's going to come past me because, you know, I've done my dig, left, well, past like six or seven, I'd say seven even sounds even better, riders on that hill, and you know, my heart rate's high, so yeah, we chat quite a lot. I thought, I don't want to go any deeper, I'll just try and follow him. Yes, last lap. To be honest, I could have circled another lap, but if you do the 4 laps, you're into that next category up, and they are all so fast. So this is probably the right category for me. That turning on the rights for the under 8s, under 10s. Sorry, under 10s, under 12s. There was some great racing today.
Last lap.
Izzy and Oscar in the under 10s had a fantastic race, battling for the win, and Jacob had a great race as well, but they got held up a bit in traffic, but you know, still a great performance to finish. I think it was the second boy, third in the race. So
180 heart rate.
I didn't cycle super fast up here just because I thought I went into the red. I definitely went into the red on that previous climb. So I thought I'd try and recover a bit. Because my heart rate is like 182 at this point, which is not sustainable. And I thought I'd just keep cycling, and hopefully my stamina going uphill will stand me in good stead. And we had a good chat, me and Sam. It was really nice actually. He started 7th on the grid, and I saw Sam. I saw your times for this course last year, and they were insane, really bloody fast. Yeah, impressed.
Any idea where we are in the race? Wow!
When I'm doing this voiceover, I can't hear the audio on the screen. It's really annoying. Maybe there's a way of doing it, but I don't know. Anyway, we had quite a long conversation.
Yeah. I've not done one before. Yeah. I've done CX though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are you at home?
I love CX.
So you got your badge? I love the fact that some of the front, some behind.
Yeah.
The field had definitely thinned out quite a lot.
That's it.
I mean, that last climb, you know, there'd been quite a bunch of riders, but then it was me and Sam, and there wasn't much. We didn't really see anyone ahead. Well, there is. There's one rider ahead.
So I'm filming all of
We'll
this.
see.
Are we up on YouTube tonight? Yeah. Yeah. You started going faster.
There's a rider ahead.
Oh,
I mean, it's pretty much going the same speed as we are. At some point, I don't know if I've already spoken over it, but I told Sam that I was filming this, and then he got really fast. I really struggled to keep up.
I hate these corners.
Oh, it was so much fun today. I think me and my son, we're going to do the next race at, I think it's in Fareham, the next one. Fingers crossed. Nice little rear tyre slip there, Sam. Nice one. So I hadn't really made any mistakes on so far. I hadn't made any really. You know what's coming, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go, feeling good. Now, where does this happen? We're pretty much together, and then
Yeah.
did something silly. I think it's around here.
I hate it.
I got too close. I got too close. And there's no point unless you're going to overtake.
Oh,
And we were just together, and
Just so I'm not braking.
really? Well, that takes some skill.
Well, I don't have them.
Yeah.
If you want to go front,
I think it's the off-camber bit here.
Yeah. Well,
Looking good. Got too close, he hit something, slowed down a little bit, and oh, I hit that tree. Hit that tree in my handlebar, and then I almost had to get off my bike.
oh,
What a waste of time. I've lost so many seconds. You can see some jerkies, I'm just getting going again. And Sam's going, where's he gone? I hit that tree. One tiny little mistake. But yeah, if I'd just gone a little slower, you know, I would have been fine. Look, I can't see him. Again though, I'm quite pleased. I didn't panic here. I didn't panic and just go hell for leather. I just thought, well, what will be. Don't do anything stupid. Ride the race and see what happens. I did keep looking behind me though, I must say. I did keep looking behind me to see, like, if anyone was catching me. And there were a few people catching me, but not terribly. Got here and I thought,
that's a lot of time
nice.
there.
I've only got half a lap left, And this bit's really nice because it's downhill. I think I took this fairly well. Didn't mess this up. Stayed on 90 going to the field. Same here. Just get a bit more used to it, don't you? I'm not sure if that is, I don't think it is. I think it's someone else. Yeah, it is now. And he let me by. Very good riding.
On your right.
Thank you, sir. What was nice about this, I knew what was coming, and I knew how to ride the those really steep uphills. I knew that I was pretty strong uphill, so full speed, carry the momentum, and pedal hard, and I just kept going. And because there was no one in front of me to slow me down, I just kept going, and made every single corner, as you'll see. This bit as well. There's Sam ahead of me. And there's one turn to the right, and then it's uphill again, up into the field, and I've managed to catch him back up. Brilliant. This is where someone crashed last time. Can't remember what happened here. Did I overtake Sam here or not? I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You, George?
No. Oh, sorry.
There we go. I've gone for it.
Oh, catch me up. Is he a sport?
Passing at the speed of light.
Probably.
Not.
There. Go, George.
That was Georgia Coppola. And I think there was a girl, I don't know, I've probably spoken over it, there was a girl shouting, go on George, and me and Sam were going, who's George? Is that George? But I bet that was the Rocket. The Rocket, because I watched Giorgio's videos. But I tried to keep up with him here, but he's so fast. So this is the guy that me and Sam are behind. I think he's got a green top here. So I overtake him, and Giorgio's in front with a GoPro. I know she said his GoPro going, so he's going to have a video as well. Oh look, someone else. It's hard to see. I thought I could see Giorgio, but he's gone. It's like lightning. Very focused when he passed. Oh no, there he is. There is Giorgio.
Go, George.
There he goes.
I'm filming you.
I put some effort to try and keep up a little bit, but it didn't count for much. Kept him in shot for a little bit. So I think Giorgio finished second. So I think maybe I got lapped by 4 guys, so he was obviously the second one to lap me. got so much power going uphill. And he's got his new specialised mountain bike, full sus, very light. I think it's an Epic S-Works. I was thinking, I wonder how close anyone is to me at the moment. But to be honest, I didn't actually look behind. Once I passed Sam and the other guy, I thought I'm just going to keep going, and just I was just trying not to do anything stupid again. You know, go offline. It was, you know, some of these corners were a bit slippery, but I think I read them pretty well. I didn't and actually cane it down here. I did not miss a pedal stroke there. I just kept on powering.
Not far to go.
That's not Giorgio. That's someone else. I think he had a beard. He said, "Well done" or something. Nice one, mate. I'm thinking it's not far to go now. Don't mess up on the downhill, and then you've just got to climb. I was feeling great. I thought, yes. And turn, drop down. I tried to move a little bit left, a bit more left, so I avoid that big jump. And it was fine. And I thought, right, I'll just do exactly the same as I did before. Carry as much momentum as I can and cane it up the hill for the last time. Now I absolutely buried myself up here, going as fast as I could.
Well done, mate.
Hunched over the bars. It's just right at the top there, round to the right, and I'll be home.
Are you there?
There's quite a bit of cheering here, so I was getting excited, and I was just going full gas. Come on, get home, bring it in. There's the finish line ahead of me, and then this guy comes up to the left of me, and obviously he's one of the front runners from the race faster than me, and he overtook me. I was racing him, but he made no difference. He was so strong, and I was exhausted. Brilliant. What a great race, great fun, great event. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. Cheers, Sam. There's Ben, my son, just there.
Well done, can I nick your number board off you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did you have a good time?
Great.
That's me. All my die.
Ah,
Good start.
Yeah. Really good fun.
Glad to hear it, mate.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for a great race. There's Jacob, had a good race. Thanks for a great race, really had a good time. Was buzzing afterwards.
Nice Nice one. Yeah.
There's something.
Two. Yeah.
We'll see you at the next one.
This guy always behind.
Finish in front. Next time.
Next time, yeah. Oh, all over. Thank God.